in the army, boys. For your king and your country both need you so. It's a fine life, they said. Make a man of you, they said. The only trouble was a lot of us never got the chance to be men. They went straight from the cradle to the grave. Me, I should have known better. Long before I joined up, I knew only too well how life has a nasty habit of knocking you down and then pushing your face in the muck. Before the war, to end all wars, I was on stage. On the stage where the smiles are as bright as the lights. Because you're not supposed to see the unhappiness and the pain. Come to think of it, they couldn't have found a better place than a theatre to recruit their cannon fodder in. Who can resist a pretty face and a sentimental song? Especially when the next day you're more likely to get your head blown off. Nancy. Nancy Ellis. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And she was in a shell-drunk barn dangerously close to the front line in France. Dear, lovely Nancy. Girl and ghost in just about equal parts. The girl I'd loved forever. And the ghost had haunted me since she walked out of my life for all the wrong reasons. I was born in Bruddersford, a tiny Yorkshire mill town smelling of damp wool and a high moral tone. It was a pound to a penny I would live, work and die there, in spite of my dreams and ambitions. But on the day of my mother's funeral, her brother drove out of the moorland mists to change all that. Uncle Nick was as unlike the rest of the family as wine and water. He was a magician, touring the variety halls with his Indian magician act. He called himself Gunga Dun, a play on Kipling's Gunga Din. Though he was born a Yorkshireman, he looked as exotic and mysterious as his act, sometimes almost sinister, as if he had become Gunga Dun.
Bruddersford by the sea.
It's a long way from the sea.
It's a long way from any bloody where, lad. Let's get to the point. How do you stand now that both your mother and father are dead?
Well, working.
Pen pushing.
I get 22 and 6 a week.
Do you like being a clerk?
I want to be a painter. I was going to go to the art school, but...
I'll pay you £5 a week.
£5 doing what?
Working for me.
What, on stage, you mean?
You'll earn it.
I don't know anything about conjuring.
Don't talk silly. I never said anything about conjuring. You'll be a sort of dog's body. Making sure all our stuff gets away and arrives at the next theatre on time. Taking band calls Monday mornings. Of course, you'll be in the act. But you'll have most of your days free, so you can do your painting. I'm not saying that working in the theatre will be roses all the way. Far from it. It's hard work. You'll be dog-tired and fed up. Especially with the people you'll be working with, lad. They're not a breed you're used to. They've more faces than the town hall clock. But it will give you a taste of the big wide world. Well, what's it to be? Yes or no?
Yes.
You start on Monday at the Newcastle Empire. Oh. Here's a £5. Get yourself a new suit. Try to look a bit smarter. Drink up.
Newcastle was chilly and miserable the morning I reported for work. I was feeling very nervous, wondering if I'd made the right decision to turn my back on everything I'd known and join Uncle Nick. The Empire Theatre wasn't all that cheerful either. Lots of dark corridors and a Monday morning air about the place. Where was all the glitter and the fine feathers?
Newcastle?
Yes.
My name's Mr. Hislop.
Oh, I've been looking for you.
Band call started. Well, you won't find your Uncle Nick here. Hates conductors. Well, he hates everybody. How do you get on with him?
Seems fine to me.
Next, please. Gunga Dun.
That's us. Morning, Mr. Broadbent.
Morning.
Morning, gentlemen. Morning. Compliments of Mr. Arlington.
When is your act going to get some new band parts? It's like trying to read flypaper down here.
All right, I'll tell the boss. But he will.
Oh, all right. Let's get on with it. Same opening, same business, first 8 bars, gentlemen.
Take notice, Newcastle. You'll be doing it yourself next Monday. The old Nick will burn you up if anything goes wrong.
Oh, Richard, lad, here you are. Bank all go all right?
Quite well, I think, yes.
Mr. Sam Hayes, his son Ben, and Miss Sissy Mapes. My nephew, Richard Newcastle. Don't think we're just drinking, lad, we're working. I have an idea for a new effect. I want you to watch the first house from out front tonight. God help you. Monday's first house consists of deadheads who get free passes for exhibiting bills. It's like trying to put on a laughter competition in a morgue. I won't suggest you buy yourself a drink, because Sissy there is about to show you to your digs.
What? Now?
Yes, now.
It's Noni, one of the coal miles. They're foreign. I've got you this room next door to us, see? We're in proper theatrical digs as usual, but this one with Mrs. Michaels doesn't let rooms as a rule, so she's doing us a favour, like. So you'll have to be very careful. She's very respectable, so keep sober and don't try anything on.
Wouldn't know how to start.
I believe you, thousands wouldn't. Well, don't be naughty boy there, innit? You must know Nick's wife, and your uncle. What's she like?
Oh, I only met her once. I didn't like her.
She's fat as a pig now, he says. He can't endure her. He gives her £10 a week to stay away from him in Brighton. No more wives for him, he said. If he saw me eating like this, he'd throw me across the room. If I stop putting on weight, I'll be out the act. It's getting down into that pedestal. No, it's already much harder than it used to be. For God's sake, don't tell him, Richard. Promise you won't tell him anything I say. Solemn promise.
I promise.
I didn't know what you'd be like. I was a bit upset when he first told me about you. I mean, naturally, I was a bit worried. I mean to say, his nephew in the company, perhaps spying on everyone. You're nice. I can see that, Richard. Nice. Just a little bit naughty. No?
You afraid of Nick?
Sometimes. Oh, yeah. Well, some days, like today, he'll treat me like dirt, and the next day take me out in his motor and be ever so nice. Oh. He's the strangest man I've ever had anything to do with. I've known some peculiar ones in my time. I never know where I am with them. Now, mind you, Dick, I'm not grumbling. Don't think now. I know I've been lucky. I'm not clever, I'm stupid. And my looks aren't so grand, and I'm no Venus It. Now, where I'm lucky is having such small bones. My wrists, see? And other places not on view. I'm just what he needs for the act. He picked me out of a panto chorus in Brixton. £2.10 a week, 2 shows a day. God. I used to cry, it's sheer bloody weariness. To say nothing to scene shifters trying to get you in a corner, mourning about with big sweaty hands. I'm lucky to be out of that. But I'm no common little tot, as some have said.
Who said that?
Harry Barrett, for one. He was drunk. Look, I never told Nick, so please don't let on.
Of course.
Hey, look at the time, I've got to get ready. Miss! Miss! Well, bye-bye till tonight. Hope you enjoy it. Be good now. If you can't be good, be careful.
Sissy might have been a bit of a flirt, but she wasn't a tart. At least she wasn't my idea of one. I liked her in a chummy, protective way. Who did Harry Burrard think he was, criticising her? Excuse me. The first act was Susie, Nancy and the three gentlemen. I think I began to fall in love with Nancy Ellis there and then. I was already touched. Balmy. Long after her act had finished, I was still in a daze thinking about Nancy. In fact, I don't remember much about the next act, the flying Colmars.
Let me introduce you to our maestro and his merry little men here. They're going to play to you tonight as they've never played before in tune.
As for Harry Burrard's jokes, the ones I heard were as bad as his judgment of character.
I don't know. What is better than a piano in the hall?
A fiddle in the passage. Do you know, he thinks a semi-breed with a bunged-up nostril. No, it's true. I was playing in Blackpool the other week, and I went to a shop and I bought this pie. And I said, here, there's a snail in this pie. They said, that's not a snail, that's fat. I said, well, it ought to be. It's eating all the meat.
Was Uncle Nick, a master showman at ease in his own element. He was the personification of the Indian prince, majestically performing the astonishing and the impossible.
Richard. What did you think?
Marvellous.
Note very carefully everything young Hislop does. You'll be doing it next week. Where have you been?
I went to mend a skirt, Nick. Why?
Because you were late again out of the box.
I had you off centre again, like I told you, Nick.
Get it right between you next time, girl, or else.
I told him, Nick. It's that Hislop, really. Richard will be better, won't you, Richard?
Pop off, girl, pop off. She has to be out of that box long before that trick lid is closed. It's watching the lid close that deceives them. Deceived you, didn't it?
Well, Sissy more or less explained that.
Why the devil can't she keep her big mouth shut? She go gassing and blabbing around till my act's not worth tuppence.
I couldn't understand Uncle Nick's attitude to Sissy. As far as I could see, she contributed her fair share to the act. She was very graceful, and she glowed in her costume like somebody had polished her. There was a lot about Uncle Nick I didn't understand. And never would. One of my favourite acts was Ricardo, the Italian juggler. He wasn't just a juggler, he was also very funny. He was forever showing people photographs of his wife and children in Italy. Though his mind wasn't always on his family, not by a long chalk. At the top of the bill was a very different kettle of fish altogether.
You're one of the nuts.
I don't think so, Mr. Beamish.
What are you doing back here?
What? He's Nick Hollington's nephew.
Is he now one of my favourite colleagues, I don't think?
Tommy, please.
Tommy, please.
You mustn't mind him. He's not being easier tonight. What's your name?
Richard Newcastle.
You're rather sweet.
She's done it to us all, chum. What? Ignore it, that's the best. Here, hold on. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, now introduce...
Don't enjoy him, do you, lad?
No, I don't.
Neither do they. His day's done and the poor bugger knows it.
Excuse me just a moment while I play this sweet refrain.
I showed that Hislop right from the start I wasn't having any... know what I mean. Sam and Bain are all right. But you have to watch Barney. He isn't reliable. Especially after a few drinks. Poor little man. There never seemed to be any women dwarfs for him. I was on a bill once when there were 6 of them in one of them knockabout sketches, and you couldn't move for angry little men. Here's Nick. It's in the oven ready, Nick. And here's your champagne. Richard was going to tell us about how he feels about being on variety stage, weren't you, Richard?
Get off to bed, girl.
Oh, Nick!
Go on, don't argue. Poor little Sissy. Brutal old Nick.
You did seem a bit hard on her.
She's got the best job she'll ever have. And I don't keep her on because of what she lets me have upstairs. The point is, Richard, she's actually got very small bones. So she can squeeze into half the space the audience thinks she needs. If she couldn't, she'd be out of the act sharp. And she wouldn't be staying on upstairs, neither. But I warn you, lad, when I want my greens, I don't fancy another fellow's leavings.
You don't need to tell me that I'm not interested.
You will be. She hasn't got to work on you yet. You're thinking I'm a hard man, aren't you? Well, I am. It wasn't easy getting to where I am. There were years of bread and tea and marge in a Clapham basement. I'm wearing out my britches arse at the agents. And that's not all. Touring in variety turns a man into a poached egg. And the women are ready to do the poaching. They're born softeners and entanglers. You have to be short and brutal with them.
Couldn't you be missing something?
You're just out of the egg, lad. You have to use your intelligence and look after yourself in this life. Trouble with a man like me, not easily taken in, able to see through people, is that he soon gets bored. That's why I'm glad you've joined me, Richard. I can talk to you. Last year, I played a couple of weeks at the London Coliseum. One night, an old Hindu came round to see me. A fellow from the India office brought him. I told him if there was anything badly wrong with the act, I'd try to put it right, and he mentioned one or two things, and I made a note of them. Then he talked, smiling all the time.
About what?
Bloody horrors, mostly. I'm not easily frightened, but he gave me the cold shivers. Fire, fury, and bloody murder everywhere. And he talked about it all as if he was a kid at a magic lantern show. That's enough chatter. You push off, lad.
Thomas! Mr. Beamish Thomas! It's what it says on me medal. Royal Command Performance, Palace Theatre, London, 1st of July, 1912.
Tommy Beamish was the exact opposite of Harry Burrard. Tommy was a wonderful comedian. He could get the audience to eat out of the palm of his hand. But as much as I admired the comic, the man himself was bombastic and crude, which can hardly be said to describe his assistant, the elegant Miss Julie Blaine. She was that fascinating mixture of cool beauty and warm promise.
It's grand to be back in Newcastle. Only place I know where the birds wake up coughing. Now.
You do amuse me so.
Get off!
Thought she was my daughter, son. We were married, you know, some years ago. La 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 la.
see the despair in his eyes. Sunday was travelling day, the day we moved on to the next empire. Sometimes the journeys were short and sweet, sometimes long and tedious.
That's better. That's a lot better. Drawing, were you?
Yes.
What are you drawing then?
You three?
Hear that, Sam? Hear that, Ben? We're going to be in a picture.
How did you feel in that Indian costume?
All right, idiot, when I took over. Better by Saturday night.
You look fine.
You were better than young Islam. He were always slop-flop. You were careful. We weren't sure about you at first, being the boss's nephew.
Wasn't sure myself.
Me, Richard Herncastle, dressed up like an Indian. My pals at the mill in Bruddersford would have bust their braces.
Sandwich when you're ready.
Oh, thanks, Colin. Oh, thought I might have to spend half the bleeding night there. I just went ashore to send a telegram. Oh, what a hope. I lost my titfer into the bargain.
Lost your what?
Oh, don't you know? It's Cockney rhyming slang, Colin. Hey, titfer, tat, otherwise hat. See? Made special it was to West End. Harry G. Burrard has everything made for himself, and that's me, Colin, the one and only Harry G. Burrard. How about a little, get it? A little of what you fancy, Colin, eh? No? Oh, well, pardon me, Sir Marmaduke. Seen you before somewhere, Cully, haven't I?
Newcastle Empire. I've joined my uncle, Nick Ollinson.
Oh, yeah. He's a pal, that one bugger, I don't think. Told me to my face he didn't want me on the same bill with him. And he was going to tell the front office he was. Did he?
He's never said anything to me.
Can't blame you if he's your uncle, can I? I've had uncles I wouldn't be seen dead with. One sod got 15 years. How'd you like being a variety, eh?
It's all right so far.
All right. Oh, don't make me laugh. I've had 30 years of it. Now I don't recognise it. Don't know where the hell I am. It's another bleeding world, Colin. I'm shouting my head off to a lot of strangers nowadays. Old days I'd be on the bill with Dan Leno, Albert Chevalier, Mari Lloyd and Lottie Collins. There just aren't women like that anymore. They'd arrest them on sight in Brum now. I see things you've never heard of, Colin.
What, for instance?
Sending people all the time now. That's why everything's going wrong. I noticed one last night in the front row. Big black moustache. One tell him at a glance. Listen. There's one on this train. He knows I've spotted him. They don't like that, of course. They sent in a report. Harry Burrard. Here again. Wire instructions. They pass the word on wherever we're going. Give Burrard the bird. Well, the public won't stand for it, of course, but give them time, and it'll work there too. And then where am I, eh? Where am I? Finished, Colin. I wouldn't even get a license to run a boozer. When we get to Edinburgh, you keep close to me, and I'll show you the guy that gets off this train as he gets off. Just a nudge, you know, nothing over me, and you see. Okay? It's your...
I suppose it was callous of me to sketch him in that state, but I couldn't resist it. His life was burned into every line of his tortured face. I had rather different subjects to sketch at our next stop. Stately, handsome Edinburgh. It was the first beautiful city I'd ever seen. The weather was raw, but the pale sunlight was brushing the stone with brilliant gold. But there was no escaping Monday. Monday morning in the dreaded band call.
It's impossible, we cannot play like this.
What's wrong?
S'il vous plaît. Somebody's dead in your family. It's not a funeral, please. Allegro, plus vite, s'il vous plaît. Again, maestro, please.
As I sat waiting to be called, I told myself I wanted to get to know everybody and be friendly. But I knew that what I really wanted was to see little Nancy Ellis. And failing her, the tantalising Noni Colmar. And the splendidly dark-eyed, arm-touching Miss Julie Blaine. Sex, not friendship, was the lure.
Stop! It's impossible! Tempo! Yes, tempo, vals. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
The Colmars were not French for nothing. And neither, of course, was the tantalising Noni.
My uncle, he's always angry with the orchestra.
My uncle won't even come and talk to the conductors.
Your uncle?
Colin. Gang of Dun.
Oh.
I'm joining his act.
You're not afraid of him?
Afraid, no?
Well, so many. They are very afraid. Not just because he's angry, but because they think he has special power. Magic power. What do you think, huh? I'd so like you to tell me what you think sometime, please.
Merci beaucoup, thank you very much. But this is impossible. Tonight we have performance, tonight, sir. Give me your, don't my music, please.
Do you not want us to keep it
Ma
for tonight's
musique, s'il vous
performance?
plaît. Bye, see you. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire ce soir? C'est pas possible, c'est impossible.
Harry Burrard?
Tinkle. Hey, what's the matter? Taking the afternoon off or something? A bit tired, are we?
Look, Harry, old man, we could play these numbers of yours in our sleep, so don't worry.
Who told you to say that?
What?
You ever, I said. Who told you?
Harry, there's no need, old chap. Just clear the stage.
What are you doing? You think I've got fucking clothes off?
Gang of Dun.
Ganga done. Ganga done. Morning, lad.
I don't think we've had the pleasure before, have we?
No, I'm new.
New, eh? Well, you'll soon get the hang of it. Where would you like to go from? Opening number?
Right, gentlemen. Figure one, and...
Excuse me. Excuse me, we're not starting like that.
I should have known. We're dealing with the great Nick Ollington, aren't we? He likes to make everything a mystery, including his opening music. So we all know who's boss. So what are you opening with? Do tell. I mean, we're only the orchestra.
As a matter of fact...
Oh, come on, Sonny, we've not got all day. Figure eight, gentlemen. I hope you're a lot slippier if you have to vanish.
See if they're in for me too, Nancy.
Letters for the Ganga Done Company, please. Morning, Miss Alice.
What have you done to her?
That's what I'm wondering, Miss Blaine. She snubbed me the other night, but I thought I'd try again.
8, please, Albert, and any letters. So were you about to run away and hide your blushes, poor boy? Well, you could carry that up to my dressing room for me instead. Thank you. God, I'm tired. We went to a party last night. Poor Tommy's still out. If you told me 5 years ago I'd be creeping down on a Monday morning to take a band call... What did you say your name was, my dear?
Newcastle.
Your other name.
Richard.
And you want to be a painter? My, they haven't improved this place since I was last here. Fresh air for a start. Don't stare so hard. I'm 100 years old this morning. I was never pretty.
No.
Gallant Richard Herncastle.
You're beautiful, Miss Blaine.
If you're going to work so hard at flattering me, you might as well call me Julie.
I'm not flattering you. I was looking at your face as a kind of object.
Ah, the artist speaks.
I'm not much of an artist yet, but I see with a painter's eye.
You talk like a solemn young goose. Come here. Thank you. Well, we'd better go down, I suppose. The band hasn't much to do for us. There aren't many cues, but Tommy insists on exactly the right tempo for his entrance. Really, he ought to be here to see to it himself. Shall we go then, Richard?
You must happen to have a beautiful voice, Miss Blaine.
At it again, are you? Well, I do think I have a nice voice, but there isn't much happen about it. Training and hard work, Richard, dear. Now, about this girl, Nancy.
What's the matter with her? What am I supposed to have done?
I fancy it was something your uncle said about their act. I find it rather charming. Your little Nancy could go along where she wanted to, but apparently she doesn't even like being on stage. One of your Indian colleagues, isn't he, Richard? Should feel sorry for him, but I think he's a horrid little creature. And that girl's a vicious little thing. Tommy rather fancied her at first, but he soon saw through her. Right. Why didn't we have a drink after Richard? I could do with one.
Meet you at the stage door?
Good.
Now look here, Ollenton. What's all this about, eh?
The name's Herncastle.
Well, Herncastle. You've been annoying my sister-in-law, Miss Ennis.
Annoying her? All I've done is say good morning to her. She can get over that, can't she?
Well, she doesn't want to speak to you, so don't you speak to her.
Push on.
Do you want to punch on the nose?
Try it and see.
You better leave her alone, you future Horncastle.
Herncastle. Might as well get it right before you call in the police.
Quiet! Morning, Mr. Andrews.
Good morning, my dear.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Morning, gentlemen.
Right, Jack. 2 bars in. 1, 2, 2, 2.
Darling. Fascinating people for him, too. Ah, surprise, surprise.
I don't believe it, my darlings. I love you. You're mad.
Good to see you. I'm fine. You know, Joe. You must.
Uncle Nick. Lettuce.
If you've any sense, lad, you'll keep away from Miss Julie Blaine. Look at them. Like a lot of powdered apes. They aren't anything till someone tells them what to do or say.
Nick's quite right.
Richard will believe me or he won't. I don't think a testimonial from you will make any difference, but I'm warning you, lad. Keep away from that woman Blaine.
She seems quite sensible and friendly to me.
Now what's she up to?
Good morning. Richard, I promised you a drink. I'm with some old friends, so would you forgive me?
Yes, of course, Julie.
So it's Richard and Julie already, is it? Listen, you're a good-looking lad, and so far you know nothing and you've been nowhere. To someone like that, you're fresh meat to a tiger. Keep away from her, lad, or she'll eat you for breakfast.
He's right, Richard.
That's enough from you. Why don't you pop off to the ladies or something? Have you ever noticed how girls like Sissy, and above all tarts, always go for a pee trying to look like duchesses? You're thinking I'm prejudiced against Julie Blaine, aren't you?
Yes.
Ever wondered what she's doing here, playing feed to a comic twice nightly? Rough stuff. And going back to his digs for even rougher stuff.
I have wondered about all that, yes.
She was a good actress once, in leading parts, and she took to the bottle. She drank so hard she fell flat on her face one night on stage at the Comedy Theatre. So it was goodbye to the West End. She had to take what she could get. And what she got was Tommy Beamish, twice nightly on stage, and once nightly, with or without the trimmings, on or around the bed. Now, you understand.
Suddenly I hated him. Not because he destroyed some wonderful image of Julie Blaine. I hadn't one then and only admired her looks and manner. But because there seemed something so hard and mean about that triumphant look of his. He was all right, he had everything under control. If other people couldn't live along the same tight, hard line, let them suffer.
He went to see her father in the room behind the shop. But when her father heard the tale, he frowned and shouted, "Stop! I never was so surprised." Why, hang it, she's my wife. Talking to girls, you ought to see my Dolly. I went to see her father the other night, and he said to me, "You've got to marry her, Dolly, or else." I said, "Well, let's see your else. She can't be much worse than your Dolly." Come on, everybody. Join in the final chorus.
You do amuse me, sir. Thought she was my daughter, sir. What a funny man you are.
We were married, you know, some years ago.
You pull it!
Hold it, Tommy.
Did not. And now they've caught me. I will not drop it. You don't pull it. The pair of you have to start pushing.
I thought you took a band call this morning.
Large whiskey, Arthur, and one for Madam.
There's nothing wrong with the music.
Perhaps you weren't listening.
No, I listen, Uncle. I'm more interested in music than you. It's time we had some better band parts and new music.
You've only been on the job 5 minutes. Less of your bloody cheek.
I'm not trying to be cheeky. I'm just proud of the act. I want to improve it.
Oh.
Well, you don't take band calls because you don't like musical directors.
All I ask is that they do their job properly.
Well, perhaps you don't pay them enough.
I'll sweeten them. Beer money. I object to it on principle. I won't do it.
All right, fine. I'll do my best for you every Monday morning, I promise you that. But don't take it out on me if they don't like your attitude. Now, what are we going to be rehearsing next week?
The disappearing cyclist. Man rides up to this open doorway. Bike goes through. Man disappears.
Who'll be the man?
You. No objections now, or I'll make you disappear altogether.
Excuse me, Mr. Darlington, but Sam said you wanted to see me.
Then where have you been? Hanging about the women, turning yourself into a pet dog?
No, I've just been outside.
I've had a letter from the agency in London, Barney. Little men aren't in great demand. There's more than a dozen up here. Cost much less than you.
But I worked hard, Mr. Darlington.
I'm just warning you. You were slow again in dropping in the rival magician effect.
It's not me, it's those stilt boots. Sam said.
Don't tell me what Sam or anyone else says. Just bring me those stilt boots. If I find they're all right and it's your carelessness, I'll wire London for another dwarf. Don't ever be soft with him, lad, because you feel sorry for him. He'll take advantage of it sharp. He hates us for being normal-sized. The only thing he likes is those thickheads out front. Those plankheads who come pouring into the variety theatres to be flattered, to boo and clap, or walk out in protest, and forget the bloody mess they live in outside. Everything in the papers they can't do anything about. High-class women being forcibly fed just because they want the vote. Strikes, lockouts, butchery in Ireland. Germany looking uglier and uglier. Filth everywhere. The golden age is gone, lad. We're slithering into a bog, slithering fast. No one's stopping us.
Richard!
There's something I want to say to you.
Go on.
You needn't sound like that.
I just don't want to be snubbed again.
I can't be snubbing you if I've just come up to talk to you. I wanted to tell you that I didn't ask my brother-in-law, Bob Hodson, to speak to you like that. I said something to my sister, Susie, and she must have said something to him, and then... He's like that. Always trying to be important. But I expect Miss Blaine told you that. She's interested in you, isn't she?
Doubts it.
Susie and Bob are always telling me to keep away from her. They don't like her.
I don't like anyone.
That's the limit from you.
What?
What about your frightful uncle? I've been in some kind of act with Susie and Bob for over 2 years now. But they don't like variety. They're very ambitious. Have you seen the act from out front?
It's very good.
Susie's scrumptious.
She's all right. You're the one.
Silly.
I wasn't trying to flatter you. You carry the act. I thought you were wonderful.
Don't look at me in that daft way.
I was just wondering which is the real you. On stage or...
Oh, this is the real me. That's not me capering and larking about, showing my legs and being saucy.
You know, I must be at least 2 years older than you.
What's that got to do with being so daft?
Well, what have you got to be so serious about?
Well, what have you?
I want to be a painter. What have you?
Life?
Life.
On a summer afternoon, where the honeysuckles bloom, when all nature seemed at rest, 'neath a little rustic bar, mid the perfume of the flower, a maid sat with one she loved the best. As they sang the songs of love, from the arbor just above came a bee which lit upon the vine. As it sipped the honeydew, they both vowed they would be true.
Then he whispered to her words she thought divine. You are my honey, honeysuckle. I am the bee.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
I'd like to sip the honey sweet from those red lips you see.
I love you dearly,
Nancy would always exist for me in some unchanging sunlit garden, in some perpetual Maytime. Sunday again, and another long journey.
Hello, Richard. I was wondering if you'd like to meet Susie and the others.
Yes, I would, thank you.
Come on, then. This is Richard Herncastle, everyone. Nephew of you-know-who.
Hello.
Nancy says you don't really want to be on the stage.
Well, it's not my first choice, but,
It's our life. The theatre's our blood.
Every bit of it.
Including the box office.
Not funny.
Certainly the box office. I'm a pro. One day I'll be in management. I mean the real theatre, not this variety nonsense.
Twice nightly, dears.
Just before or just after the fish and chips?
We're all longing to get back. Even Nancy.
I'm not longing for anything. I wish I was.
She has such talent, too. Don't you think so, Mr. Herncastle?
yes, I do.
What I'd like to know is why your uncle is so bloody disagreeable.
Now, Bob.
Well, don't you think he is?
Sometimes. He's not really interested in performing. He just likes working out new tricks and effects. He's not interested in people one way or the other.
Does it run in the family?
Stop flirting. Oh, look, he's blushing.
Don't be stupid.
Mr. Herncastle! Mr. Herncastle! Nonny wants you. Nonny wants to see you. She's got a special message.
Push off.
Not talking to you.
I said push off.
Mr. Herncastle?
Yeah, in a minute or two.
Okay.
Like touring with a bloody circus.
Well, he can't help it.
He hasn't got two heads.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Horrible little wretch. One night he came up behind me backstage and put his arms around my waist.
Oh, God. And why didn't you tell me?
We can't be telling you things like that all the time. Your Noni's waiting for you.
She's not my Noni. I've hardly spoken to her.
See you in Aberdeen, then. Bye.
Obviously, Harry Barrard could still make somebody laugh. An unlikely audience though they were, they all seemed to be laughing their way to tears. I couldn't bear to stay.
If you are ever in Italy, in Lucca, come and see me. Huh? Ciao, signora. Arrivederci.
It was a great relief to find someone as normal as Ricardo.
The problem, my friend, is finding the right woman. She must be friendly, but not too friendly. Between 30 and 45, blonde, and a good shape. Officers' wives is a disgrace, so they throw themselves at me. It's no good.
So when you find them, what do you do? What do you say?
I say, oh, you have a good understanding kind of face. Please, I'm on the musicals and I'm so worried about my act. Is it possible for you to come and see my little act and tell me afterwards what do you think? Please, help me, I'm so worried.
And it works?
Never fails. Handcastle, I tell you something else. We have a madman in the company.
Oh, no, Harry Barrard.
No, it's not Barrard. It's Tommy Beamish. He's so strange and bitter. He's half mad already. I've seen it before. I know exactly what's going to happen.
Well, what will happen?
He will go out of his mind. Slowly at first, and then suddenly, ah! I just hope that no one gets hurt.
I wasn't convinced at all. It was Harry Barrard who was the madman.
Where have you been?
On the train, getting here.
There's a man here called Sir Alec Inveruring. He's a big shareholder in 2 or 3 music hall syndicates. Telephoned to ask Beamish and me to supper tonight. So I want you to look after Sissy. What you do about Miss Blaine, I don't know.
I don't suppose either of them's too happy about being left out.
Well, you can lump it.
There's nowhere else for me to go, as Tommy damn well knows. So either I sit by myself, which I loathe, or else I have to join you in this awful little tart.
I don't think that's a fair description of Sissy.
Or she certainly looks like one. Anyway, Tommy should never have gone off like that. I'm furious.
That's got nothing to do with me.
He was talking about you, silly boy.
Well, for someone who only last Monday said we should become friends.
Fat chance if you talk like that.
You got a lot of friends, have you?
Say you're sorry, Richard, or I swear I'll never speak to you again. I mean it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't really know what I was saying.
Talk to your dear little Nancy on the train, Richard.
The very thing I was going to ask, Miss Blaine.
Yes.
Ah.
She introduced me to her sister.
Little Nancy was telling me the other day, Miss Mapes, that she'd leave the stage tomorrow if she could. Such a pity. A nice little talent.
They're hoping to get into panto, I hear.
Richard wouldn't like that, would you, Richard?
Why don't you turn it up, you two?
Turn what up, Richard, dear?
Didn't like her sister much. Preferred Ambrose and Esmond.
Oh, Richard.
Oh, you better watch it. You're very good looking.
Yes, I suppose he is, in a way. But the point is, what does his little Nancy think?
Noticed poor Barrard talking his head off to Barney and the...
If she doesn't like being on the stage, I expect she wants to get married.
Probably met some man already. Older than she is, with lots of money.
I'm going for a walk.
Oh. Why don't you both go? I'm going to my bed to read. Has anyone got anything worth reading?
No, I don't think so.
I've got a pocket edition of Mason's at the Villa Rose.
Sounds just fine, Richard. Drop it into my room on your way out, will you? Come in. Come here. Did I tease him then? I'm sorry. You can see how sorry I am. Oh, no. No, for Christ's sake, no. No, go, quickly, go.
Couldn't find the book.
Well, I know you don't believe me, but I've seen it.
I couldn't stop thinking about Julie Blaine. Sissy seemed to know exactly what had gone on in her room.
I'm not stupid.
Maybe the giveaway was the silly expression on my face.
She's very attracted to you, you know.
What?
That Julie Blaine, she's very attracted to you.
I doubt it.
There are some things I do know about. If you have to think of women, think of Nancy Ellis. I'll tell you someone else who's fond of you. Your Uncle Nick.
Oh, he doesn't show it.
That's him, isn't it? No need to tell me that. Do something for me, Richard. Hold me. Close. Nothing to do with making love, just be gentle and kind. Even if it's all pretending. I feel so frightened sometimes. What will become of me? Nick doesn't love me. He only wants me when he feels like it. I love him. Not always. I can hate him sometimes. Mostly I love him.
God help me for the fraud I was. I was comforting a desperately frightened Sissy, still tasting Julie Blaine's lips. Nancy's catching laugh was somewhere in the distance too. We were all invited to Sir Alec Inveruri's next party. He lived in a vast mansion which glittered inside and out. I didn't know so much opulence existed. Some of us had to sing for our suppers, which was probably the reason for inviting common theatricals. And everybody had a marvellous time, and we were like children on an unexpected holiday.
I'm with the music chorus, huh? I do a speciality act, and I'm very worried about my act. Is it possible for you maybe to come and see my little act? You have a kind, sympathetic face, so you could tell me afterwards what you think.
You've seen the act, haven't you?
Yes, seen the act, all right. That's a good to see. It's very good.
Well, I'm not taking done, you know. I'm not a magician, you know that.
You're so funny.
I'm just one of the assistants.
Now you can make me laugh.
I'm trying to be funny. There are a couple of idiots. You know, I'm on stage, so must be a funny man.
You know so little about girls, Richard.
What?
They were laughing like that because they wanted everyone in the room to think they were having a wonderful time with you, to make us all feel envious.
You sure?
What a baby you are. You shouldn't be allowed out. Where are you staying?
Little hotel called the Piper. It's like a funeral parlour.
Oh, yes, she's staying there, isn't she?
If you mean Miss Blaine, we haven't exchanged words since Sunday.
You ought to be careful of that one, Richard.
What do you mean?
She's very attractive in her own way, I suppose. And she's hungry for someone or something. I don't know. I think she's a rather frightening person.
Wasn't really listening. I was enjoying myself too much. I was watching Uncle Nick enchant Lady Inverary by showing us some of his pocket tricks. All our high spirits seemed to come together and create one great blue bubble of happiness. Often since the war started, I've looked back to that night and tried to recapture some of its carefree quality. Like a man exiled from a beautiful homeland forever.
Gentlemen will make a riot and punch each other's heads that night. keep it quiet,
provided that they make it right.
But if they do not seem to see it,
or give to us our proper terms,
we run them in,
we run them in, we run them in,
we run them in, we show them where the bottom down. We run them in, we run them in, we run them in, we run them in, we show them where the bottom down.
Violet, you lot must have been going to tell Alec. I'm going to get myself the biggest hat stand in the place. Right, this time. No, I'm going to bag myself a hat stand.
Come on, Tommy. Let's go.
All right. Will you be, eh? Will you do me? You want to dance with me?
Tommy. Come on. Come on, Tommy. It's only one step. 2 steps. There we are.
I'm all right. You want to dance with me, darling?
Yeah, let's do that. Would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
Well, I need one.
Just think what he did to that party. How happy he made everyone feel. Now this.
I get a lot of this.
I'm sorry, Julie.
Who asked you to be sorry? You're only a boy. You better go.
out of it! Shove off and get the hell out of it! Come on, out! Out, all of you! Can't talk for a foreign tart and a damn midget. Disgusting, that's what they are. The brains aren't there, Colin. Now you're different. Come on, you come in here. I want to show you something. Something very important. And I think it'll interest you, too. Come on. Listen, Colin. And you shall know what's it going to be like in Glasgow, eh? How many of them will be there? 3, 4, maybe 10? The word's been passed on and the instructions telegraphed. Give Barrard the bird.
Now, look, I really don't think you need to...
No, look, I'm not lying down, you know. I'm not giving in, not old Eddie Barrard. And if I catch one right on the job, he gets it. Gets it with this.
I should have taken that gun off him there and then. But I didn't. And I'll live to regret it for the rest of my life. We introduced a new effect in Glasgow, the vanishing cyclist. It was my first time in the limelight.
Well done, lad.
I'd best get off and get them unbunged at number 6, Fontaine Avenue. Have you ever been bunged up, missus? Not a pleasant experience, is it? See you on the way back.
Where is that damned veterinary surgeon? He should have been here an hour ago. Damn doctors.
Just listen to that, old boy. Just listen to it, eh?
It's tremendous.
So it is. It's what I'm here for. But I'll tell you something, old boy. It's the cruelest bloody sound in the world, just people laughing like that. Gives me the creeps sometimes. Do you know, I don't think there is a number 6 Fontaine Avenue. At last, number 6!
Yes?
Plumber!
Monsieur Plummer?
Master Plumber, by appointment to His Majesty King George V, Mr. Beamish Thomas. But you can call me Tommy.
Monsieur Tommy. Yvette.
Oh, you, Yvette.
You, Yvette.
Me, Yvette.
Oui, Yvette, oui.
Have you tried crossing your legs, Yvette?
Come along, monsieur and madame are waiting for you.
I don't think she's from round here.
Richard, please wait. Can I apologise while we're both looking so ridiculous?
I'm not looking for any apologies.
Oh, don't be pompous. Much rather you were angry. Anyhow, my dear, I am sorry. I behaved very badly and ungratefully, and I'm ashamed. Well, say something.
Yeah, well, you know, next time you give me a man's job to do like you did with Tommy, don't tell me when I've done it that I'm only a boy.
Richard, my darling, I'm 35. I can't help thinking of you as a boy. Oh, the brightest, sweetest boy imaginable. Hey, let's forget what happened then. Just remember the Sunday before when you brought me the book.
Exactly, you know, one night's like that. The next time you make me feel like I'm mauling you about.
Oh, my darling, you need to learn more about women.
When do I get the chance?
You just have to lend me another book, won't you? Must run. Bye.
Come on, everybody! All together now, join in the final chorus. You do amuse me so. You thought she was my daughter, sir. What a funny man you are. We were married, you know, some years ago. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Not your face, anybody!
A funny man was he, who was known by the name of Mr. Nick-Knock. This old Nick-Knock was a funny man. Old Nick-Knock had a funny Mary Ann. His Mary Ann loved another old man. Tell you the man was, of course, easy gone. The man she loved was your humble, don't you see? Till one day, Nick-Knock, unexpectedly, came home and caught me there having tea with old Mrs. Nick-Knocker sitting on me.
No, Richard, you mustn't. It isn't fair. I hate you. You're a beast.
This girl doesn't think so.
Poor old Nick-Knock, busy on the Nick-Knock, Nick-Knocker knocking at the door. Shouted Nick-Knock, he'd got the Nick-Knock, being on the Nick-Knock, Nick-Knock more. Shouted Mrs. Nick-Knock to me to take the Nick-Knock before Mr. Nick-Knock gets him with his Nick-Knock, 'cause he knows how to Nick-Knock, Nick-Knock on my jaw.
Who dresses in there?
Mr. Barrett.
Nick-Knock is knocking at the door. Poor old Nick-Knock, busy on the Nick-Knock, Nick-Knocker knocking at the door. Shouted Nick-Knock, he'd got the Nick-Knock, being on the Nick-Knock, Nick-Knock.
Barrad's dead. Richard, go and tell the stage manager.
Richard, can I come with you?
on the neck knock, bang on the neck knock, neck knock. Go on, now to Mrs. Neck knock. We just hit the neck knock before.
Right, inside you go. Right, folks. Right, away you go, folks, follow.
Nancy.
It seemed so much worse because I couldn't bear him.
He was out of his mind, Nancy. Oh, Burrard. Always seemed to be quite balmy.
Perhaps that was because nobody liked him anymore. If we'd only just pretended, Richard.
Something else.
I know you won't believe me when I say I don't like this life, but I don't. I don't.
I know.
What if he could hear us chasing about and laughing, not caring what happened to him? Perhaps we were all happy too soon. If someone had told me Burrard was leaving us, I would have been delighted. But this, it's horrible, frightening. We all longed for him to go, so he did, like that. Maybe it's our fault. Maybe it will never be the same.